Welcome in, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about why networking is essential if you want to meet your goals and become a millionaire young. We're going to keep this pretty simple and we're going to run through these points. Number one, opportunities are often hidden in career growth and entrepreneurial situations. Many job openings or career advancements or entrepreneurial activities and opportunities are never publicly advertised. They are filled with referrals and internal recommendations and entrepreneurial connections. Networking helps you tap into this hidden job market by building connections within the people that are in this business and with our building entrepreneurial connections, and that they could vouch for you, whether they know you're a good entrepreneur or whether they know you'll be a good candidate for the job opening. Put some in the chat if you guys have any questions. Number two of why networking is essential is learning from others. Plain and simple, networking allows you to gain insights and knowledge from professionals with more experience and diverse perspectives than you may have. This is true for jobs and entrepreneurship. Mentorship opportunities often arise through networking, where seasoned professionals guide you in navigating challenges and situations within your business or the job search. So when you're going to a job search, let's stay in the job search realm. Learning from others is super important. You know, being somebody who may have older siblings and you get to see how they go through the process of getting a job, going to college, getting a job, and then working their way up the corporate ladder, that's one thing. But being someone that can learn from somebody with entrepreneurial experience is even more more juicy, right? You learn way more stuff from a seasoned professional that has their own business and that has gone through the entrepreneurial steps to make money. So that's number two. Number three, essential to building a network to become a millionaire, is personal branding. I think honestly this is the most important one out of all three, because your personal brand drives what you could do, what you could sell with your name on it, or what you could do to bring money to entrepreneurial endeavors. So let's talk about this one. People in your network act as your advocates. Sharing your name in the right circles and reinforcing your personal brand is super important, because you want to work with people who know you and that could vouch for your name, that you have done great work in the past. That's the goal of all this, to work with people that you know that you've made money with and that you've made them money, and they're like, yes, Bobby Neishman's a great worker. He's going to bring everything he has to the table, and it's going to make your brand look way better. So number two on this, consistent networking builds your reputation as a reliable, competent, and resourceful professional. That is how I like to bring myself to the table. I want to be known as reliable. I want to be known as a competent professional. I want to be known as resourceful and professional in every endeavor that I do. Nobody wants to work with somebody who doesn't show up on time, who doesn't work hard, who isn't competent in their field of profession per se. Because who wants to work with people like that? They're not going to make your business better. They're not going to want to hire you if you don't do that kind of stuff. So be someone that's reliable, shows up on time, you're competent in your profession, and you're resourceful to your boss or to other entrepreneurs that you're working with, and show that you could bring some stuff to the table here. It's not that hard, right? Number four, career advancing. Networking helps you stay informed about industry trends, new skills to learn, and companies that align with your goals. It's not just about landing your dream job. It's about opening doors for promotions, collaborations, or partnerships, and finally, other job opportunities. So in career advancement, think about this. You get out of school. You're 22 years old. You just graduated college. You're ready. You have your degree. You're ready to go to school. What does that look like for career growth? Because you might land a good job out of college. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. But if you land a very good job out of college, what does that look like for career growth? It might be tougher to grow in a job that pays very well out of college, but you maybe make better connections. You make better partnerships and collaborations with people in other parts of the company. But if you get a low-paying job out of school and there's a lot of room to work up, you might not have those pros and cons, or the pros of collaborating with higher ranked people or partnerships with other people. So that's just something to keep in mind, that I think career advancement people don't teach in career advancement, because you want to be able to work up in your company. You don't want to land a job that's like, okay, you're going to have to wait 5 years and then maybe you can become a senior, and then 5 more years you become a manager, or whatever it is, So just make sure that you are staying on top of your career advancement, making sure that job openings are available and you put your name in the hat. That's the most important thing. If you're going to work for somebody else, right? You're not going to be a solopreneur, you're not going to be an entrepreneur hiring people, and you're going to work for somebody. You still have to go about your day like you are your own boss, because that's the most important thing. Only you're in charge of your income. Nobody else is in charge of your income. The company, they have their salary that they give you, right? But at the end of the day, you are in charge of how much you make. You're the one that's going to go into your manager's office and ask for a promotion. You're the one that's going to go and ask your director for a promotion and all this. So what that means is that you're in charge of your income and nobody else is in charge of it. So that's how you have to think. That's the mindset you have to have. And especially when you're going to be applying for new jobs external of your company, you have to understand what your value is, what your worth is. And that's how you could position yourself with leverage to get the jobs that you want and to get more money and get a better job. So that's just some career advancement advice. If you guys want to talk more about career advancement, please let me know in the comments below, and we could definitely talk about that and talk about the corporate ladder and all of that working up. So number 5, and the final one here before we get into some other points, support system. So what does that mean exactly? A strong network offers support in different ways. This could be emotional support, advice during tough situations in an entrepreneurship endeavor, and encouragement that helps you stay motivated. I think that's the most important one, is having people that will be on your side when things aren't going the right direction. It also helps you navigate career setbacks such as layoffs or challenging problems that come up in entrepreneurship where you're losing money. Having strong support systems like family, partners, or maybe employees is super important. So make sure you guys have that. So those are the 5 tips on why networking is essential to become a millionaire in today's day and age. Subscribe, like the video.